Have you asked yourself why so many seniors seem to face a shorter life after reaching 75? It is a question that troubles families everywhere. And the answers reveal powerful truths about health, habits, and the choices we make each day. In this video, we are uncovering 5 reasons most seniors struggle to live long beyond 75. Reasons that explain why the later years can either be full of vitality or cut short too soon. From the risks hidden in everyday routines to the deeper issues that quietly shape longevity, each sign reveals lessons that could change the way you view aging forever. Stay tuned until the end because you will not only learn what shortens life, but also discover how awareness of these reasons can help protect your future. Now, let's get started. Number 1, declining physical activity. One of the clearest reasons many seniors do not live long after 75 is the gradual decline in physical activity. As the years pass, it becomes easier to spend more time sitting and less time moving. And while rest has its place, too much of it quietly weakens the body. Muscles lose strength, bones become more fragile, and balance begins to falter. This creates a cycle where reduced movement leads to reduced independence. And reduced independence limits life itself. Physical activity is more than just exercise. It is the key to keeping the heart strong, the joints flexible, and the body able to respond to the demands of daily living. When seniors stop moving, the body interprets it as a signal that it is no longer needed in the same way, and systems slowly begin to shut down. Walking, gardening, stretching, or even light household chores can all keep the body alert and the blood flowing. Think of Walter, who was 78. After retiring, he spent most of his days sitting in front of the television. Over time, he found it harder to climb stairs. His energy dropped, and his doctor warned him about rising blood pressure. When he began taking short daily walks around the block, the change was remarkable. His energy returned, his legs grew stronger, and he found himself looking forward to the company of neighbors he met along the way. That simple habit added vitality to his days and extended the quality of his years. Staying active also protects against falls, which are one of the greatest dangers for seniors. Strong muscles and steady balance reduce the risk of injury, keeping you safe and independent. Physical movement also supports mental health, lifting mood, and reducing feelings of loneliness or depression. Each step, each stretch, each moment spent in motion becomes a statement that you are still alive, still capable, and still invested in your future. What makes declining activity so dangerous is that it sneaks in quietly. One skipped walk, one more afternoon in the chair, and before long, inactivity becomes the norm. But just as quickly, the choice to move can reverse that trend. Seniors who remain physically engaged are not only more likely to live longer, but also to enjoy those added years with dignity and strength. Declining activity may shorten life, but purposeful movement can lengthen it. Number 2, poor nutrition choices. Another powerful reason so many seniors face a shortened lifespan after 75 is the decline in proper nutrition. As the body ages, its needs change, but habits often do not. Many older adults eat what is quick, familiar, or convenient without realizing that each choice adds up to either build or weaken health. The body at this stage requires high-quality fuel to maintain strength. But too often meals are heavy in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats. These not only contribute to weight gain, but also increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. At the same time, many seniors fall short on essential nutrients. Calcium for bones, protein for muscles, fiber for digestion, and vitamins that protect the immune system. The imbalance quietly erodes resilience and opens the door to chronic illness. Consider Ella Lehner, age 81. For years, she relied on canned soups and frozen dinners because they were easy and inexpensive. But she noticed her memory slipping, her joints aching, and her energy fading. When her daughter encouraged her to cook simple meals with fresh vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, Elena began to feel sharper and stronger within weeks. The improvement was so striking that she often said she wished she had made the change years earlier. Nutrition is more than science. It is a form of daily self-care. Every balanced plate of food is a step toward preserving independence and adding more good years to life. Yet too many seniors skip meals, eat very little, or fill up on foods that rob the body of vitality. Even dehydration, something as simple as not drinking enough water, becomes a silent but dangerous threat, leading to confusion, dizziness, and increased risk of falls. The challenge is that poor nutrition rarely causes immediate pain or warning. It works slowly, almost invisibly until suddenly the body is too weak to recover. But the solution is within reach. Choosing whole foods, staying hydrated, and eating with intention can give seniors the fuel they need to thrive. The difference between decline and resilience is often found right there on the plate. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, lack of mental stimulation. Another reason many seniors struggle to live long after 75 is the quiet decline of mental stimulation. Just as the body needs movement to stay strong, the brain needs challenge to remain sharp, yet too often the later years bring routines that no longer stretch the mind. Days become repetitive, curiosity fades, and opportunities to learn or engage in meaningful tasks are replaced by long stretches of passive activity. When the brain is not exercised, it begins to slow. Memory weakens, focus drifts, and problem-solving becomes more difficult. This cognitive decline doesn't just affect the mind. It impacts the entire body, reducing motivation to stay active, lowering mood, and even weakening immune defenses. Many seniors assume forgetfulness or confusion is simply normal aging. But research shows that an undulated brain accelerates decline far more than most realize. Take the story of Samuel, age 80. After retirement, he gave up his hobbies and spent his days napping or watching television. Over time, he became forgetful and withdrawn, feeling less capable with each passing year. When his granddaughter introduced him to crossword puzzles and encouraged him to join a local chess group, Samuel slowly regained confidence. His memory improved, his mood brightened, and he found new friendships through shared interests. What revived him was not medicine. It was the spark of curiosity and learning. Mental stimulation can take many forms: reading books, solving puzzles, learning a new skill, or engaging in meaningful conversations. Even small efforts like trying a new recipe, practicing music, or exploring local history can reawaken the brain. Social interaction itself is a powerful form of mental exercise, keeping the mind alert and emotions balanced. When stimulation is missing, however, the risks are profound. Cognitive decline can increase vulnerability to dementia, depression, and loss of independence. On the other hand, seniors who actively challenge their minds often remain sharper, more resilient, and more optimistic even well into their 80s and 90s. The key truth is this: the brain like a muscle thrives on use. Every new idea, every small challenge, every moment of curiosity is an investment in longer, clearer, more meaningful years. Number 4, weak social connections. Another powerful but often hidden reason so many seniors struggle after 75 is the fading of human connection. Loneliness does not always appear suddenly. It creeps in slowly as friends pass away, children move far, and social circles shrink. What begins as a few quiet evenings alone can gradually turn into weeks without meaningful conversation. Research has shown that loneliness and isolation can be as harmful as smoking or obesity. The human body and mind are wired for connection, and when that bond is broken, stress hormones rise, blood pressure increases, and immune systems weaken. Seniors who lack close companionship are far more likely to experience depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider the story of Helen, age 81. After her husband passed, she spent more and more time alone in her home. She told herself she was fine, but her sleep worsened, her appetite shrank, and her energy drained away. A neighbor finally convinced her to join a local senior group. Within weeks, she began to laugh again, eat better, and regain strength. What changed was not her diet or medicine. It was her sense of belonging. Friendship, community, and family support act like medicine for the soul. Sharing stories at a church gathering, talking to a neighbor while walking the dog, or playing cards with friends can bring life back into a weary heart. Even technology today offers lifelines. Video calls with grandchildren or online groups that make seniors feel less alone. When connections are missing, however, the mind becomes vulnerable. Memory loss can accelerate, motivation weakens, and small health problems feel heavier without encouragement from others. Seniors with strong social networks not only live longer, but also live with greater joy and dignity. Human connection is not a luxury in old age. It is a necessity. A warm smile, a listening ear, or a shared laugh has the power to extend life as much as any pill. For seniors, building and maintaining relationships may be the single greatest investment in a longer, richer life. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5, unmanaged chronic illness. By the time many seniors reach their mid-70s, conditions like heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, or lung problems have often been building quietly for years. What shortens life is not always the illness itself, but the lack of consistent management. Missed checkups, forgotten medications, or ignoring early warning signs can quickly turn a manageable problem into a life-threatening crisis. Picture a man named George, age 78. He had been told for years that his blood pressure was high, but he shrugged it off, believing it was just part of getting older. One morning, he felt dizzy, and by evening, he had suffered a mild stroke. With better care, regular monitoring, and attention to diet and activity, his condition might have been kept under control. Sadly, many seniors find themselves in similar situations, not because of fate, but because of delayed action. Chronic illness places an enormous strain on the body. Uncontrolled diabetes damages nerves, kidneys, and eyes. Untreated high blood pressure weakens the heart and brain. Ongoing pain from arthritis discourages movement, which in turn increases weakness and fall risk. The spiral downward is often gradual but relentless when care is inconsistent. Yet, there is hope. Seniors who partner actively with their doctors, keep medication routine steady, and make small daily lifestyle adjustments can live many more active years. Simple habits like checking blood sugar, walking after meals, or tracking blood pressure at home create awareness that prevents bigger problems. Education plays a role. 2. Understanding how a condition works empowers seniors to take charge rather than feel powerless. Communities that provide accessible clinics, senior wellness programs, and outreach for homebound elders can make a profound difference. Even something as simple as a volunteer calling weekly to remind someone of appointments or medications can extend life. Unmanaged illness need not decide the length of one's life. With awareness, discipline, and support, chronic conditions can be tamed, allowing seniors not only to survive past 75, but to thrive with dignity and strength. A moment for final thoughts. As we have seen, there are powerful reasons why so many lives seem to end too soon after 75. Lifestyle choices, isolation, neglecting the mind, loss of purpose, and unmanaged illness all work together like hidden weights pulling down the years. But awareness of these truths is not meant to frighten. It is meant to give power. When we shine light on the obstacles, we find ways to step around them and keep walking forward. Every senior deserves to know that longevity is not only about genes or luck. It is about the small daily choices that add up to resilience. A nourishing meal, a short walk, a heartfelt conversation, or taking time to learn something new can change the entire direction of one's later years. Life after 75 does not need to be a slow decline. It can be a season of growth, wisdom, and fulfillment if we dare to tend to the body, the mind, and the soul with equal care. The message here is not about fear, but about hope. Even if you have struggled in the past, every day is a chance to choose differently, to strengthen what has been weakened, and to live in a way that honors your precious years. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, the Wisdom Archive and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.